So today's card is Go Forward Fearlessly. Now, normally when I get this card, it's telling me to not worry, that whatever decision you're going to make or need to make, we're with you and we're looking after you and we're making sure that you are guided and in the right energy. So let's see what they're going to say today. Yes, our medium is right. We are coming forward to remind you that the angelic realm is always here to help you, that the higher beings are always here to help you, that we are always by your side, holding your hand, propelling you forward when you need to do something that is very frightening. And to many of you, this is going to be different. It could be something small like having to make that thing that you've always wanted to make, but you've been too frightened to attempt because you don't want to fail. But as we say, is that if you don't try, how will you know if you are going to fail? It is a, we are being told, a Schrodinger's cat. Until you look in the box, until you do what you're going to do, you won't know what the outcome is going to be. So we ask you to do that, to try, to move forward, and know that we are helping you. Also, if you have to go for an interview after not being able to work for such a long time, know that if it is the right job for you, you will be pulled into the energy and you will know in yourself that it is the right. But you must come out of your fear. This we can help you with as well, to give you the confidence to show the people that you are going to be talking to, that you are who you really are and that you are capable. Help you to say what you need to say, to show them how capable you are with your true confidence rather than your fear of interview confidence. So again, ask us to walk with you when you have to do these things. You may have to speak to someone who you have been avoiding speaking to because, again, you're frightened of the outcome. You are frightened of rejection or anger or some other emotion coming up or some other outcome. But again, until you do the act, you cannot know what the outcome will be. So our theme is that you must do the act before you can know what the true outcome will be. Many of you are living in ego, whereby the ego is trying to protect you in too extreme a fashion. So it is playing you scenarios that have happened before. You may have tried 10 times to get a job, but this time is the time that you get the job. But because you are replaying that scenario of, I'm a failure, I can't get through an interview, nobody wants me, your energy for that interview that will give you the job is not where it should be. So this is why we ask you to ask us to give you the confidence, to give you the words. And as always, make sure you are prepared. Make sure you are prepared for the events. So we don't ask you to run through the scenario so that you persuade yourself what's going to happen. We ask you to prepare yourself so that you have the information you need to give to the person, what you want to say to the person, what you want to do when you start the task that you are doing. So we say if you are going to make something, make sure you have all the right tools, make sure you have all the right components for what you are making. Don't sort of start a project and then go, oh, I haven't got this, because that is another way of yourself putting yourself off. So prepare prepare either by reading through the paperwork you need to read through, to look at the information that you need to discuss with the person, or make sure that you have the things that you need before you start the task. All these things will take pressure off you and allow you to be in the moment where you're supposed to be when you are either creating something or talking to someone, because your mind then is not trying to find things, it has it all in front of you. So we ask this. And again, if you are going for an interview or if you are creating something, it's good to ask advice from someone else as to how to put something together. So when you go for an interview, ask someone to run through some questions with you so that you are confident answering certain questions. When you look at the things you're about to make, if you have a friend who has already done this sort of thing, or you know someone who has already done this sort of thing, or even look on the internet and look at different videos of how to do it, you are preparing yourself to start whatever you're going to start. So again, preparation prevents your failure. It is only then, if you cannot do the task or because you are not the right person for that job, it is because it is not for you. And so you have to accept that. Accept it is not for me, and ask yourself, why is this not for me? Is it because I haven't got the experience to create this thing, so I need to take some classes to create this thing? Or is it that when I applied for this role, is that I haven't got the experience they want, or they've already decided who they want for the job and I am just a person who they've asked to come along to fill the space, as some interview panels will do, rather than admit that they've already chosen someone. So you are not a failure. You are attempting to do something. And when anyone attempts to do something, there will be problems, challenges. And when you do these challenges, what you must understand is that they are learning curves. They are things teaching you what suits you and what doesn't suit you, what you are capable of and what you are not capable of, what you have to work on and what you need to let go. So always remember, if you go forward fearlessly, know that we are helping you and guiding you to the information and the people that you need to help you in what you are doing. You will be fine. And remember that you are able to do what you're able to do if you prepare. If you do not prepare and you do not learn the skills, then you will fail because you haven't carried out the preparation. So we say, go forward fearlessly, prepare, and your outcomes will be far more positive than if you just try something without any thought. Though we say that it is good to try things without any thought, we mean this with things that you are just doing for fun. But if it is something that you really, really wish to do and really wish to take forward, you need to prepare. So we will leave it there. So, as you've been told, preparation, and that is one of my team's big things, is that if I don't prepare or I don't know the subject that I am teaching or doing other things with, then it's not going to work out as well as if I had prepared and read my paperwork and connected to who I'm supposed to connect to energetically. So I'll leave it there today. Bye for now.